Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins.
Cade York to kick off.
Cade York set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Miami.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's Schertz. Complete beyond the marker. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Great. Set. Trimmer. Kyle up, Yeti.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. It's Hurts once again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Great. 63, 60. On 81.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
9 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The counter, it's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This throw is caught. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Great. Set. Hey, easy, 60. On anyone, huh? No touch.
On 4th down, Hurts. Chased down to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
Go.
2nd and 6 now. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
To kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, huh?
Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play.
10 yards.
And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins, first down.
No touch, set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
At the 50-yard line.
On anyone, huh? No touch.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
For another Miami Dolphin.
Throwing here, Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
22-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That's low and bounces short of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
and 10 yards.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Trim it. Time up, get it.
On third down, it's Hurts. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hampton on the pitch. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Green on the stop.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Flush out, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
York to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Jukes one defender. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Great.
Hampton gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, it's Hampton. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Hurts on third and 2. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Showing a little burst so far. An excellent effort there, sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. Hits the 20. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Cade York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. This is Hampton, right side. He cuts outside. Juke the defender. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play, getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the fat bubbles coming off his helmet? Go drop it. Go drop it. Go drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. That ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Minnesota.
Herbert on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ray.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets it quickly to Bowers. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the 1st down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 21. York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Good. Set. 180.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hey, 73.
Back to throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Vikings are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Zone read give here to Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Herbert here, third and long. It's a screen to Barkley. Still going through the 25. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Good. Set. 180.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Hits his running back. Jukes out a one-stop. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
He doesn't get close to breaking even on this play, Brock. Out of bounds, well behind the line. Second and long coming up.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Great.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Third and 18.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
63. No touch, alpha. 180. No touch.
Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. The play fake now hurts to throw. Getting out to his left. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Going with a screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
No touch. 180.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. One of the tight ends motioning right.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Go.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Barkley off the pistol give. Has a big hole left. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Keeping it with Barkley on first down. We got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 28. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
For a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 7. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Hey, 73.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go to Barkley again. Runs inside the 35. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the camper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Off the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's going to be out of bounds after, looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back of keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
49. Dolphins 28. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
No touch.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Good. No touch.
Play action. Hurts has it. Rolling out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up fourth and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Tiger Hornet. Man.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Barkley trying this up and go. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
16-yard line. 1-yard gain.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock,